Hello, Mrs. Strauss. This is Maximus Mongelli, and for my Christian Existence project, I will be doing the St. Peter's Basilica. I chose St. Peter's Basilica because I think it's one of the most beautiful churches that we have, and I would totally want to visit one day when I'm financially stable, and I bet you would like to visit there too. So we're going to start off with the history of St. Peter's Basilica. As you know, it is located in Vatican City, Rome. It was built in 1506, and it is the burial place of St. Peter's. There have been multiple architects throughout the years of building the basilica, such as names as Michelangelo, Donatello Bramante, Carlo Maderno, Raphael, Giacomo del Porto, and multiple more. St. Peter's Basilica, it's really like a jewel in Vatican City, because millions and millions of people go there and just want to hear the word of God. Popes have spread the word of God throughout the world through St. Peter's Basilica. The Basilica, it's really a focal point for millions and millions of pilgrims each year. And it's also a true historical and architectural landmark in Rome. So as you know, St. Peter was crucified upside down, hung by his feet on a cross in the Circus of Nero. So it's really crazy how he was crucified upside down, and now there's a basilica named after him. So designing St. Peter's Basilica it's like no other. The length is 720 feet. The width is 490 feet. The height is 448 feet, and the nave height is 152 feet. So as you see here, it's designed by many architects, like I said prior, and it took 150 years to build. So they knew coming out of this that they might have not even been able to be alive to see the finished product. And they were right, they weren't. But they knew that it was either one of the most beautiful and impactful churches in the world. So the architectural style of the basilica, it's actually Baroque and Renaissance. So you'll see both there. And which I was very surprised to hear that it's only 3 minutes away from the Sistine Chapel, which I find is crazy because the traffic over there is probably insane. So now we're going to get into St. Peter's Basilica Dome, which is one of the most famous and important key focal points of the basilica. So the height is 136 meters, and the internal diameter is 46 meters. So you can see this thing for miles in Rome. And surprisingly enough, you can actually climb to the top of the dome. So, I mean, if you want to walk 491 stairs to the top, you can see the immaculate view overlooking all of Vatican City, and it is probably just a beautiful view. So the dome was actually designed by Michelangelo. Yes, there was multiple architects throughout the whole dome, but Michelangelo specifically designed the dome, and it's one of the largest domes in the whole entire world. So now we're going to get into the interior of St. Peter's Basilica. And so the interior was filled with many masterpieces of art of Renaissance and Baroque era. And one of the most famous pieces of art was by the one and only Michelangelo, named Pieta. And so it is protected in a bulletproof glass case. So there are 2 levels below St. Peter's Basilica. The first level is known as the Vatican Grottoes, and it's a large underground graveyard where the tombs of 91 popes are buried. Yes, 91. And then the level below this is the Vatican Necropolis, and it houses St. Peter's tomb. And then there is a secret holy door in St. Peter's Basilica, and it's only open for Jubilee years, which is every 25 years. They're usually cemented shut to prevent them accidentally being open. And it's crazy how they just open every 25 years. So now we're getting into interesting facts about the Basilica. Like I said, it's one of the largest Catholic churches in the world, if not the. The capacity is 60,000, and they actually hold masses there regularly. And there's over 140 statues of saints on the facade and inside of the basilica. And so there's over 100 tombs in the basilica, 91 of them being popes. And Arnolfo de Cambio in the 13th century designed a bronze statue of St. Peter. And when you walk by, people usually kiss or rub his foot when they pass by. So I definitely had fun researching and learning about St. Peter's Basilica. And in the future, when COVID's over and it's safe to go, I would definitely want to visit. I don't care about the long plane ride. It's definitely beautiful to see in person, and I would love to visit. And when I do, I will definitely send you pictures, Mrs. Strauss.